Good evening, P.Frank Williams.
Yes, what's up, man?
As always.
How you feeling today?
Oh, doing great.
Good.
Now, as you dig into these unsung stories and Tupac and all these unsolved things, what obviously people want to know all the tidbits, all the big stuff. But what do you hope to come across? Because it seems like with so many of the unsung stories, there's a lot of drama, there's sadness, it's life is not a fairy tale. But what do you hope people, can be inspired by those stories?
Well, no, I think some of the great stories, Unsung is a show that airs on TV1. It's been airing for about 8 years. I produce about 25 episodes, Houdini, Big Daddy Kane, whatever. People love those stories, and they want to hear what their favorite musicians have won, lost. They just want to know the stories. We just did a series on A&E called Who Killed Tupac? And people just wanted to know about Tupac and his life, and eventually we talked about his murder, but really it's just telling stories that nobody else will tell, so we got to go there sometimes,
Yeah, well, I know it's about overcoming adversity a lot of times, because a lot of the artists that hit big and then fell off are back again.
Right.
So what can we learn from that you never give up?
Oh man, this is a business, man. You got to have perseverance. You got to stand on a mountain of 1,000 no's for one yes, right? Imagine if you're an actor or entertainer trying to make it. So you got to keep going, man. This is your dream. You got to do it. And this movie here tonight is proof positive that here's a young guy who went through all of that, was at the top of his game, lost it all, but no matter what, is still here persevering, doing other things, helping the community. So You got to keep going, brother. Stay positive.
Yeah. And all that you did, and the research and the study and the airing, what did you come across as far as what made Tupac so different?
Well, I think Tupac was one of those once-in-a-lifetime artists. I produced stuff about Biggie Small, Sean Combs, Russell Simmons, Donald Trump, different TV shows, but people had empathy for Tupac because he was real. He showed he was complicated. Here's a guy who can make Dear Mama, and then a guy make California Love, or songs that are kind of like negative towards women, but also make positive. So he was a complicated person who I think people loved on a lot of levels. Yeah.
Can we get a